But I'm looking up and looking forward. There's nothing back there for you or me. So you say you're broken, beaten, used and mistreated, tired, shattered, bruised and battered. The only thing.
What is it, Ariadne? Mom? Mrs. Peony? What's going on here? I demand to know what's going on. Girls? Meg? Hello? Mom? You're the new radical magical leader? How could you? Cassiopeia, you don't understand. I understand just fine. It's you who doesn't understand. What, you're against your own daughter? How could you? Don't be ridiculous. I'm not against my own daughter. You're not like the other Unmagicals. Yes, I am, Mom. I know about the magical world. That's it. I'm just another Unmagical. I'm just the same as everyone else. That's not an excuse at all. That just makes it worse. Well, Mom, Cassie and I brought you here for a reason. This woman over here on the floor is Greta Herdstrom, the leader of People for the Integration of Magicals. We were hoping you two could perhaps come to some sort of agreement. I didn't realize my mother held such extreme views against Unmagicals, but that doesn't matter. We're here for a reason. Let's get down to business, everyone. You see, Meg, Magicals are no good either. You think you know them, they turn around and stab you in the back. If this meeting weren't about peace talks, Greta, I'd use a spell to shut you up right now. So, when were you planning on telling me and Ariadne about this, Mom? Never? Huh? Cassie, I know this is hard. I don't like it any more than you do, but we have a job to do. We have to put our personal feelings aside and just try to save the world right now, okay? Come on. Fine. I'll try, but I can't make any promises. I'm pretty angry. Let's get these peace talks started, everyone. We know you two disagree about basically everything, but there has to be some common ground somewhere. It's almost evening, and we're willing to wait here all night if that's what it takes. The magical world wants no involvement from Unmagicals. It is completely unreasonable of you to demand that we solve your issues and your problems. I'm not stupid, you know. I know that you have magical operatives in nearly every world unmagical government. How do you expect me not to ask you to help solve our problems if your people are involved in making our problems? We intervene in unmagical politics and affairs only for our own protection. No, you influence us to hold us back so that Magicals can get whatever they want. Stop! We're never going to get anywhere if you two just keep bickering and insulting each other. You're not kids. We're the kids. Act like adults for once in your lives and figure this out. You two both want completely different things, but neither of your ideas are going to work in the long term. You do realize that, right? Mom, if we just leave all Magicals alone like you want, Unmagicals aren't just going to forget about everything. And Magicals are far too dependent on magic anyway. They don't understand the world that they live in. That's not acceptable. No matter how powerful you are, if a small, powerful minority keeps hating on the majority, it's not going to end well. And I think you know that deep down. And you, Greta, if you try to integrate the Magicals, which we all know is really code for practically enslaving Magicals, it's just going to increase the hatred and the fear between the two groups. That won't work either. You're both selfish, stubborn women who are too blind and ignorant to see that what you want isn't going to help anything and that it's just going to hurt people like me and Meg. Wow, Cassie, that was incredible. You go, girl. So, I guess we've reached an agreement. Yes, the opening of diplomatic ties between the magical world and unmagical countries. Representation of unmagicals in the magical government to make up for magical influence and unmagical politics, and the eventual implementation of an exchange program for students. And of course, help establishing a program to locate magicals born to unmagical parents, and services to help unmagical children born into magical families. So, are you happy, Cassie? We're all set. We just have to write up this agreement and ratify it. Wait, there's just one problem. We don't have a High Chancellor to ratify for the magicals. Mom can't do it. She's not in any sort of official position. But how do we find a new High Chancellor? Mom, do you know who should be the next High Chancellor? I don't know what to do. Sorry, dear, but I have a lot of work on my hands just typing up this whole treaty, and quite frankly, it's not really my problem. Great. That's just what I wanted to hear. Guys, what are we gonna do? How are we supposed to find a new High Chancellor? And we don't have a lot of time either. We gotta get this thing signed before people start changing their minds. And we can't just pick anyone. We need to find someone who's way more neutral than Mom or Greta. Is there even anyone who's neutral besides us? Wait, I'm the one who's supposed to be saving the magical world, but I can't be the High Chancellor. I'm only 16. I haven't even finished school. I think I can help with that. Who are you? How did you get in here? Miss Fisher, what are you doing here? Meg, you know this person? Yeah, this is my next door neighbor, Miss Fisher. Miss Fisher, did you follow me here or something? Yes, indeed I did, Meg. But why? Are you a magical? Yes, indeed I am. I went to Cavalith with your parents. I was a few years behind them, and they recruited me to help them after I'd graduated. You met Greta, so you must know now that things went quite wrong, but before they were captured, they asked me to look after you and make sure that you were safe. But you can't be a magical. You're so normal. Well, my mother was a magical, but my father was an unmagical. They wanted to raise me away from all of that, but eventually they decided when I was older that I had the right to know and learn about magic if I wanted. But for the first 9-10 years of my life, I was essentially raised as an unmagical. Gosh, this explains so much. Sorry to interrupt this reunion, you two, but I have an idea I need to discuss with you. Cassie, are you thinking what I'm thinking? I think I am, Ariadne. Hi, Miss Fisher. My name is Cassie, and this is my sister Ariadne Peony. I know we've only just met, but we're looking for a new High Chancellor of the magical world, and we think you seem like you'd be the perfect fit.